5 Best Blockchain Stocks to Buy. The world right now is going crazy about cryptocurrency, and in this age of digital assets, there are limitless options for you to invest any extra cash and make money off it. So today, we're going to be talking about blockchain and the 5 best blockchain stocks that you can buy. Also, you should really watch till the end of this video for an added bonus. But before we get into that, let's first talk about what blockchain basically is. Blockchain is a way of recording information that leaves no space for any kinds of hacks or cheats. Think of it as an accounting ledger, except it's entirely virtual on the internet. And all the information stored on this ledger is available across all the computer systems on the blockchain. And yes, blockchain is completely decentralized. But enough about that. Let's now talk about the 5 best blockchain stocks. Let's the countdown begin! Number 5. Riot. This one's a huge US-based crypto mining company. And do you know how much it has grown recently? Okay, this might just blow your mind, but during 1 week of February, the price of Riot stock increased by 92%. And in January of 2021, it grew by 204%, and then over 5,150% over the last year. Amazing, right? To put it into simpler words, if you had invested $5 into this stock at the beginning of last year, you would have $230 by now. And one of the reasons why there's a lot of hype surrounding Riot stocks is that they made a public announcement back in February of last week that they had achieved a milestone of 1 exahashes per second, meaning they've been mining a lot of Bitcoin. And since Bitcoin's prices are peaking, they're gaining a lot of money. Number 4. PayPal. This one's actually not a blockchain company. PayPal is one of the world's largest money transferring services right now. But having said that, PayPal also has tons of potential when it comes to the future of blockchain. And by investing in PayPal stocks, you'd basically be getting exposure to that future. This is because whenever cryptocurrency becomes completely mainstream, PayPal will most likely adopt it, just like they adopted Bitcoin. This is because PayPal is a huge money transferring platform, and it would become pretty much essential to adapt to such changes if they ever occur. Also, PayPal enjoys huge numbers when it comes to its users. It currently has more than 300 million users, and the figure has been growing. According to a report, during 2020, PayPal's user base increased by 171,000 accounts per day. Just how amazing is that? It has also been estimated that the number will reach about 750 million accounts, and who knows, that figure may be touched even sooner. PayPal's success is also on account of their policy to adopt Bitcoin. And if you compare PayPal with some traditional bank stock position, you're pretty much just comparing them with the future. Number 3. Square. So, Square's another fintech company that made headlines back in 2020 when the company invested $50 million in Bitcoin. And ever since then, the company has made tremendous returns on their investments. Reports say that they've earned about $120 million on these Bitcoins. But what even is Square? Square is the #1 payment processor choice for nearly every single startup. Have you never seen those little squares at your local coffee shop? Plus, did you know that Square also owns Cash App? Cash App is a platform that is similar to Venmo and lets you send and receive money to and from your friends. And not only that, it's also a great brokerage, which is kind of similar to Robinhood, but with even more convenient usage. Square is also expected to improve their digital wallets in 2021 by analysts. And regarding its future, one of Square's aims is to create a two-sided digital payments ecosystem, which would serve both merchant sellers and consumers. And although analysts were uncertain whether Square's revenue growth rate would increase after a period of excessive investments, its Cash App is a favorite of many and competes with many other major online payment platforms like Venmo and Zelle. Number 2. Nvidia. Now, even though this one's not a part of the financial sector, the reason why Nvidia might be the best choice of stock for you is that you still get exposure to the blockchain. This is because Nvidia makes many of these very processing chips that are inserted into the mining machines that many of these mining companies use. Another plus point is that Nvidia also has exposure to the EV market, which has progressed a lot. This is because Nvidia will be providing the chips that will act as the hub for NIO's electric vehicles. And not to forget how Nvidia has pretty much infiltrated the gaming market with their processing chips. And did you know that the gaming industry has currently surpassed both the music and movie industries combined in both size and importance? And the list goes on. But it's especially important to note that during the past 12 months, Nvidia's sale growth has increased by 48%, with the benchmark of something in between 3 to 7%. Their free cash flow is also about 22%, while the average sits somewhere near only 5%. So the reasons for you to invest in this stock are just never ending. Number 1. Tesla. Only this one might have been a little obvious. And at this point, it has been pretty much established that Tesla is one of the biggest names in the crypto scene right now. And it might not seem that way because Tesla is neither a blockchain nor a financials company, but what it is a technology company. And Elon Musk, the owner, has his eyes on the many cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin or Dogecoin or Ethereum, and he knows he has to add them on the company's balance sheet. Remember, when Elon and Tesla basically pumped Bitcoin by buying $1.5 billion worth of the digital asset and starting to accept it as a payment. And that one move of his not only pushed up Bitcoin's prices from between $37,000 to $42,000 to a whole lot more, but it has also made him more money than his 10 plus years in trading electric cars for Tesla. Because when you think about it, they've only started making profits in 2020, and that $1.5 billion investment has actually become worth more than all of their profits ever combined. Isn't that insane? Some other amazing blockchain stocks. So this is the little bonus that we've added in this video. Here are some of the other amazing blockchain stocks that you could buy and that are also very popular right now. One of them is CAN, or Canaan, who sell crypto mining equipment. And there's also another very popular one that Twitter is going crazy about. It's called Marathon, or MARA. Now, one thing that's weird is how all of these mining company stock prices work. Now, since they're involved in the crypto space, their prices are connected with Bitcoin. Each time Bitcoin goes up, so do these other companies. But what's odd is how every time Bitcoin has gone up, the prices of these companies have gone up even more than Bitcoin. This could probably be explained by the fact how people think that investing into these mining companies instead of the Bitcoin gives them the same kind of exposure to Bitcoin and blockchain without even buying Bitcoin, because these companies seem a lot cheaper than Bitcoin. So, combine that with social media, where people talk about investing into these stocks that have a low market cap and a low float, and you get crazy price boosts and hyper volatility. But at the same time, you should be careful about not going too overboard with a pattern like this, as in the long term, there might be some even better stocks to purchase. However, as the line goes, do your own thing. You should always research into stocks before investing in them. It is also said that you never invest more than 15% of your total money into any one industry or sector, so we advise you to do just that. Plus, even if the stocks listed above may sound very appealing, they can still be highly volatile in nature. This is when a stock increases by several hundreds of percent out of the blue. This is generally a red flag and is not considered normal at all. So do not rely on any one piece of information before putting your valuable money into one of these, and try to find out as much as you can. So, this was today's video, where we both explained what blockchain is and some of the best blockchain stocks to buy. What do you think about the future of these stocks? Let us know in the comments below. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe to our channel, where we post new content about all things finance. Till then, take care and goodbye.